up, guys? What's up, guys? It's your girl, Sironka the Lioness, and welcome back to part 2 of my experience in Deutschland, well, Germany. Thank you guys for everybody who showed me love in the first part. Guys, I'm so happy and I'm so glad that at least you got to share my experience with me and also learn something about Deutschland. So today, guys, we're talking about this amazing place I went to. It's a certain festival that is called Frühlingsfest. Yeah, it's, guys, let me first of all, just the name itself coming out of my mouth the first time, I was like, Frühlingsfest, yeah? Because, I'm a typical Kenyan, Yeah, so guys, I remember my first time going at the Frühlingsfest. It's at a place called Stuttgart, well, specifically in a place called Bad Cannstatt. And there's another word they say, Cannstatt Savasa. Yes, I know, it's a mouthful. Oh, yeah, so guys, this place is like a carnivore. There's all kinds of activities to do. There are roller coasters, there are those Ferris wheels, there are those high, they're like very high machines. I don't know what to call them, those swings. I don't know if they look like a swing, but they keep going round and round. And well, my personal experience at Frühlingsfest, the first thing is I just noticed how beautiful it was. I mean, guys, if you look around.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sironka the Lioness here, and well, I'm in Stuttgart. This is the Frühlingsfest, man, guys. This is an amazing German festival, guys. The food is amazing, guys. I mean, look at this. I mean, look. I mean, I'm really confused, Like, I'm confused of what to eat right now, man. This is beautiful. I'm gonna put clips for you guys. And you guys, whenever you're in Stuttgart, I don't know, around this season, you guys can come out and check it out. It's so amazing. Lioness is having a time of her life. Look at all this. This is so beautiful. Yo, guys. Well, stay tuned for more. Sironka out.
The lights, because it's a place fit for both adults and children. There's everything for everybody, guys. I mean, there is no limit to what's there. The food is amazing. There is all kinds of foods, whatever you like. If you like sweet stuff, if you like baked stuff, grilled stuff, it's all there. And also you get to experience German cuisines. Well, for me, I had a German pizza the first time and I didn't get full. Come on, big girl here, big girl, huh? Yeah, so also, like, I remember, let's just start with the food part. I also tasted some mushrooms. Didn't really like them, but I was like, this is a bit too complex for my palate. Yeah, so well, of course, there are nice fizzy drinks. They have pommes. Pommes is French fries. They have so many stuff there, man, guys. But I suggest, I wanted to take it easy because I did not know how, because I was excited about going to these rides. I wanted to experience the whole thing. So I didn't want to be full and then go through this intense rides and throw up, So I remember my first ride was this huge thing that kept on going round and round and round and round. So this thing, you pay around maybe €8 to get into it. Of course, you see, guys, because every person who goes on that thing was screaming. So for me, I was just drawn there by curiosity. Yeah, curiosity killed the cat, but I'm no cat. I am a lioness. So I decided, what, I want to go to this thing. Wow. So my companion who was with me, he told me, okay, fine, no problem, but you're gonna regret this. And I was like, yeah, what's the worst thing that can happen? So of course we pay the money to go into the ride, and okay, there's this guy who is also speaking.
Hey, what's up, guys? I just went on that ride, and honestly, that was the scariest thing in my life. I almost felt my soul leaving my body. Look how high it goes. Like, guys, I was there and I was screaming. I was a crazy woman screaming. Trust me, guys. This thing where you want to go there when you're mentally prepared, My wig almost fell off, but I had an amazing time, guys. But that thing is crazy. It's crazy fun, and it's crazy scary. I'm telling you, at that point there, I was screaming, you know? Check it out. Like, that is some crazy stuff, man. Woo! Yeah, but I hope you guys, man, you should come down and see such things, man. It's interesting, yeah? So I'm gonna keep giving you the tour of the festival. Yeah, stay tuned. Bye. Oh. Yo. Oh, hell.
One of the guys in the controls is also speaking. I don't know what he was saying, but I know he was just trying to make the whole thing, to hype the whole thing up. So I was like, okay, fine. So the ride already has come down, you know, the guys who were riding it, and then now, you know, the rest of us now can enter. So we go, we sit down, and then, you know, like you have to sit down, and then there's a thing here, they put it, and then they lock it up so that you can stay really still, and then they tell you no phones, no nothing there, you know, be careful, you know, because, you know, you might go there with a phone and then it falls off. Of course, that's a loss. So we go on this ride, yeah. And so at first I was like, it was like woo, woo. You know, it goes like up, comes down, up, comes down. So, you know, it goes with a momentum. At first it's not so high. Then the second time it comes back like this, it goes a bit higher. And you know, like that time, it was really, really chilly out there because I remember, I think it was drizzling or something. Oh, then, you know, I was like, oh, this is not so bad. I'm telling you, the third time it went like this, woo, it went woo. So it went higher. I was like, oh, I'm not, this is not what I'm used to, people. I'm an African banana. Watch a banana. This is too high. Then it went now, woo. Now it almost now gets to the, you know, almost to the peak and the momentum. I was like, no way. So every time it was going up, it was a bit comfortable. But when it was descending, I felt like I left my soul up there. Like, you feel like the sensation in your stomach, it's like, you know, that kind of sensation. It was too intense. And I remember, I was like, fuck, no, I don't want to do this anymore. Put me down. Yeah, and the ride goes on for maybe roughly 5 to 7 minutes. I can't really recall because I was busy screaming out of my mind. I was like, yeah, now I remember. You're gonna regret this. I'm like, oh no. So now the ride now goes now the highest peak it can get. Guess what the thing does? It flips over. It stands at the top. Now we are upside down. Literally, we are upside down. And I open one eye and I'm like, wow. If everything goes sideways, somebody sent flowers to my mom. I was like, wow. This was like so high. I think it was roughly almost 30 meters up or more. And I was like, this is not how I roll. No. So now it goes down again. Woo! And then now, you know, it's not the right. Now, once you flip over, it starts now going down. And then, you know, slowly, it starts to slow down until it brings you to the ground. So I remember the whole time after the flip, when I was still flipped over in the air, I was saying, I hate this. And you know, like, and I could open my eyes and I could see just other white people looking at me like, who put her in this ride? Oh, because honestly, it was insane for me. It was so insane for me. Okay, for me, it was a beautiful experience. But for a first timer, oh man, that can be a very traumatizing thing. And especially if you have health conditions or if you have arrhythmia or you're those guys who get this funny mshtukos, you know, you don't even dare, you know. But I feel like I pushed myself hard enough so I can see, you know, how bad can it be? Yeah, I learned my lesson, but it was really cool though. It was pretty cool. So you know, because I remember it was a bit late, and of course it was drizzling, so I couldn't spend much time in Frühlingsfest. But I remember we were walking around, and I remember I saw Germans walking in their traditional clothes. The guys were wearing leather shorts. They look like leather shorts, and some weird coat. Is it a coat or a shirt? And then the girls were in some really weird German looking they were in some weird dresses, and I was like, what century did I just walk into? And then, like, I asked, why are they dressed like this? And they said that this is a German cultural kind of attire that people wear during these fests. I was like, oh, okay. So we went in, and then we were walking around the fest, and then we came into this barn. It's like a barn, and then people were paying like 30 euros to go in. People were dancing and drinking a lot of beer. By the way, guys, Germans and their beer don't even compete, because they have like huge glasses, and somebody can knock down like 4 or 5 of those glasses. I mean, I know Kenyans, we know how to knock them down. We know how to knock them down, baby. But yeah, like, guys were drinking a lot, and I remember, like, of course, there were the police side there, the police, of course, because of security. And also another thing is, there was also an ambulance like on standby just in case of anything. And of course, I noticed there were so many other activities to do there. Of course, others were just for kids, and if you want to go there, I mean, unless you're a kid, you're not gonna really have a good time. Wow. Now, guys, I remember also, like, I saw this house of horror. I was really curious to go inside, and then I was like, no, not today. Like, I was literally overwhelmed by that ride. I was literally overwhelmed. And the most interesting thing is, I was actually curious to go back again. Now, this nowadays to my second part of Frühlingsfest. Now, this is the second time I went to Frühlingsfest. Now, this time I had more confidence. I was dressed more warmly, and I had more balls in my sack. So, guys, the first thing is, I went, of course, into this we met a couple of friends. We went into this maze thing. It's like glass. I mean, you're told to find your way out. It's a maze, but if you're not careful, you can run into a glass because everything looks the same. So, guys, I had a very good time there. At least that one was not so scary. I went back to that ride. And I was like, guys were like, are you sure? I was like, yeah. But this time, of course, I had a friend with me, and we was like, oh yeah, let's go. So we went and sat there, and we were like, huh? Yeah. By the time it started going, whoop, I was already screaming, and I'm like, oh shit, why did I even say yes to this? And it was the same experience. I was screaming. I was really screaming, guys. I was like, what, out of my mind? Like, my voice was literally gonna disappear. Then, of course, afterwards, we went to this, it's sort of like a roller coaster. Of course, that one was like, it was not so high.
Check this. Holy shit. This is awesome. Holy fuck, no. This is not awesome. No. It's too high.
But trust me, the speed that roller coaster got. Trust me, I was trying to record it, but I said, oh no, I am not going to lose my phone here. And I just held on to my phone. It was like, but you see, like, the roller coaster seats are quite uncomfortable, because every time you take a corner, you feel like there's something that is really hitting you on the side of the side of your abdomen. And I was like, oh, okay. It went, and then like, you get, it's like such uncomfortable corners, like, and it was so like, okay, that one I was a bit traumatized, because I was like, this kind of speed shouldn't even be legal, Then, of course, I never learned my lesson. I went to the second roller coaster. This one now was going higher, because this first roller coaster was the type that goes in the tunnels like this. And then the second one is the kind of that goes up and down. So we are there, we pay, of course, and we start going. Then at the ascend, I was like, this is okay. And then I'm like, No, 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 no. This is too high. This is too high. No. Then, of course, after they ascend up, the speed comes in. Of course, and it's just going. And I was like, what? You guys, I was like, I'm exhausted. No more of this. And I was like, okay, guys, speed. I never realized I had a phobia for speed and heights until that time. Because I always used to think people are screaming because they're being cowards in these rides, but it's because, guys, it can be quite overwhelming for somebody who's never done this before. This is my first time to actually ride a roller coaster, to ride, all those, I didn't get a chance to go to the Ferris wheel because I was kind of going for the thrill. And I remember, I was just there. I was busy taking pictures and looking around. And of course, the second time at Frühlingsfest, of course, there was a game because Frühlingsfest is next to the Stuttgart stadium, and there were so many people. Like, I have never seen those many white people in one place. Guys, it was thousands and thousands of people. Like, Frühlingsfest was getting so full so fast because after the Stuttgart game at the stadium, the football game, they came into the fest. There were so many people. And funny thing, guys, the food is not ending. The drinks are still flowing. People are having a good time, except now people maybe are more drunk because maybe some people have taken some alcohol in the stadium. But guys, trust me. And also now there were these beer tents whereby they serve beer, and there are all kinds of German beer. I think maybe you guys know one German beer is called Bavaria. They serve them, and guys just kunywa, guys just drink, guys just have fun. They just guys, when you're going to drink beer, be ready to drink beer. Don't go there and assume that, we are going to there, if it is drinking, it is drinking. Of course, guys, it was so great. I mean, I'm telling you, I was just super excited, about everything. I was walking around. Of course, I saw all these other, I'm going to show you guys videos of what I saw, by the way. Everything was just so super intense for me. And also, guys, and there was also this thing that guys go up and then it comes down. I don't know what exactly that is, but trust me, I was too scared to even find out because I said, what? No, I mean, I'm not an adrenaline junkie. I am not an adrenaline junkie, honestly. And for me, once my heart has been spiked a little bit more than it's supposed to, yeah, I'm good. Of course, you don't feel anything after the ride except a little bit of overwhelmed. But for me, my stomach was fine. I could eat something, not feel like throwing up. But of course, I was feeling a bit lightheaded, a bit dizzy because of the intense, of course. And but I've never been that high from gravity. From the ground, if it wasn't on a plane, I mean, these are the kind of experiences, guys, that you need to go through that in your life. Of course, I was also curious, are these things well maintained? What if something goes wrong in this whatever? And my friends are telling me, what, these things have been checked, they've been counter checked, everything is safe. But you guys, I mean, I don't know if you guys watch these scary movies that people on roller coasters and something happens. If you've seen that, like me, you'll be like, no. But of course, I believe in challenging myself, and I believe I need to do something. I need to experience something that I've never experienced. Of course, we don't have that in Kenya. I think we have some of that stuff, but I would not go on that, honestly. Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, let's stick to down here in the ground, palitunajua, down here, Yeah, so guys, I'm telling you, I had a very beautiful experience in Frühlingsfest. It was so beautiful, guys. At night, you see how that place lights up, because it's dark, and then all those rides, they have beautiful lights, man. It's like Christmas in it's like Christmas, man, in spring, you know. It's so amazing, guys, in how you see how people party, how people appreciate their cultures, man, guys. That is so beautiful, you know. And Frühlingsfest, I think, was there for roughly maybe around 6 weeks or something, if I'm not wrong. And you know, guys can go there every day, but mostly it fills up during the weekend when guys have time to go there because guys are working, you know. Yeah. And anyway, guys, I had a very amazing, beautiful time there, man, guys. I would definitely go back to Frühlingsfest, get my heart pumping again, get scared, shitless, scream the hell out of my mind. And honestly, guys, I would keep doing it. But I think this time I'd go with enough courage and know what to expect. Because, guys, you look at something, looking and experiencing are totally two different things. Honestly, for me, you know. And I definitely don't regret going to those rides. I don't regret experiencing anything because honestly, it's more like a once in a lifetime kind of thing, you know, that you know that happens to you before, you know. And maybe the local, you know, maybe if you're a local there, maybe you don't appreciate it much because you're like, you know, it's always here. It's going to come back next year. But for us people who live in Africa or live in other parts of the world, that is a beautiful experience. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I had fun, man, talking about it. You know, guys, I just appreciate every single thing that happened to me in Germany. I take it as an experience, my first time in Europe. Man, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and support that you have shown towards Lioness Say So, guys. Don't stop supporting us. Don't give up on us, guys. We are still trying to uplift this talk show. With God's grace, will, and favor, we shall get where we need to get. Everything comes in good time, guys. And thank you so much for supporting the artists that come here, all the creators. Make sure you head on to their channels and you show them some love. Until next time, guys, I've been Sironka the Lioness. I am the host of Lioness Say So. Until next time, guys, keep liking, Maze, keep sharing. I have more stories to come with the part 3 of my German vacation. Thank you guys for watching. God bless you. And make sure you go on to Instagram. You follow us at Lioness Empire Studios. Under there, it's called Lioness Say So. And if you want to talk to me personally, my personal social media handle is Sironka Lioness. God bless you guys and have a good time, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, I've been your host, guys. Bye. Cheers.